What is going on, you guys, and welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a short and sweet, quite literally, delicious recipe that literally takes you 5 minutes of prep time. You make it in less than 10 minutes, and then it takes 35 minutes to bake. So all in all here, you guys, the work is very, very minimal, and it is worth it. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a apple raspberry protein crumble using minimal ingredients, and it is so good. You guys, I'm so happy with this recipe. It turned out awesome. Now, I will say the only thing that I would change is if you guys are like me and you like apple crumble, you love like the whole thing, but especially the top. So I would recommend, instead of doing 1/3 of the recipe as the crumble on top, I would save it for like pretty equal portions for that nice little crumble on the top. The bottom was nice and thick, but I just wish I had a little bit more on the top. Other than that, it was perfect. Tastes so good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I will be putting the recipe down in the description box for you to screenshot and try on your own. Like I said, you guys probably even have most of these ingredients in your house already, or you might be only missing a couple. It's so good. You guys can make this for a breakfast square. You can make it for like a snack bar. You can make it for a healthy, guilt-free dessert for your family, especially like after a holiday. I'm definitely gonna be making this as a dessert contribution to Thanksgiving dinner. So I hope that you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. All right, my friends, welcome to Baking in Randi's Kitchen. Today we are going to be baking protein-packed apple crumble bars. Now, these are going to be amazing for a snack, breakfast on the go, or a dessert, whatever you prefer. This is going to be delicious, and these are all the ingredients that we are going to be using. So we're going to be using some coconut oil, cinnamon, baking soda or baking powder. This is what we're going to be using instead of maple syrup, just to save some calories. Muffin, excuse me, we're filming now. I'm also going to be using some coconut palm sugar because I love the taste, and some brown sugar Splenda. We have our raspberries. We have 2 apples that we are going to finely chop. We have a very ripe banana that we're going to mash. Raspberries on top. We're going to be using some all-purpose gluten-free flour. Oats, of course, for the crumble. And then I have 2 choices here for you guys for protein, or you can use one that you have. These are 2 that I really like to bake with. So either the 1UP vegan vanilla or the cinnamon French toast whey. Today I feel like I'm going to be using the cinnamon French toast whey because I feel like it's just going to be a nice addition with the cinnamon to this recipe. So these are the 2 that I would use, but this is the one that I am going to use today. So we have our little baking pan with some parchment paper in it. I'm going to walk you guys through how to make it. Let's do it. All right, starting off, we were doing 1 cup of our all-purpose flour. Now, you don't have to use gluten-free if you don't want to, but I am. So here I have 1 cup. Next up, we are going to be using 1.5 cups of quick oats. So 1, 2, 1 scoop of our protein. Ooh, that smells so good. I wish you guys could smell that. Wow, that smells amazing. We're doing some cinnamon. Now you guys can measure it, do like a teaspoon, but I'm just gonna free pour because I love cinnamon. Next up, we're gonna be doing 1/2 teaspoon of our baking soda. All right, so next up we're going to be doing our fats. mixing in the wet ingredients together. So you guys can either use the coconut oil as I first was going to do, but then I realized that I had these melted vegan butter sticks in my fridge and I don't use them other than when I bake. So I'm gonna use this right now, and this actually makes it super simple because they are, they are already packaged, so we can just decide how much we want because they're already measured out. So I'm gonna use that, super handy for baking. Okay, so now that we have our melted butter here, we are going to be using our sweetener of choice. So you can have sugar-free maple syrup. This one actually has just a little bit of calories in it still. I prefer this one over the Walden Farms. You can use brown sugar Splenda, which is really good for baking. It's nice and moist. And I also really love the taste of coconut sugar. So choose whichever one you like. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of each just because I like all the flavors. So to start, we'll do the syrup. Now you can use original maple syrup as well if you prefer, but I do want to make this a little bit macro friendly for you guys. So, yum. Okay, next up I'm going to be using like a kitchen tablespoon. Of this. I could literally eat this off the spoon. And then a little bit of each because we like our sweets. So mix that all together. Smells so good. The vegan butter is also just gonna cut a little bit of the fat calories as well, which when I saw that I was like, yeah, sounds great. All right, now we are going to mix our two mixes together. Don't forget to add your mashed banana to the mixture as well, because that is important. Caught myself just in time. Now we are going to mix all of that together. All right, so here we have our tin. I just sprayed the parchment paper with some olive oil spray just so that we don't stick, even though we're probably not gonna stick anyways. Okay, so you wanna put everything in the tin except for about a third of the mixture because that is going to be what we crumble on top. So let's start with this. Look how beautiful that looks already. Okay, so now we're going to be taking our beautiful apples and raspberries and putting them all over the top. So you do want to like kind of break the raspberries. This is gonna be so good, you guys. Kind of push them in there too, so that they're not just on the top, you know? Beautiful. Okay, maybe a little bit more over here. Perfect. All right, so then we're gonna take the rest of our crumble mix here and just put some on the top. Okay, I can already tell you guys that this is delicious and it's raw because I am eating that bowl right there and super, super impressed with myself. So let's bake this for 35 to 37 minutes on 356. We're gonna put a toothpick in it to see if it comes out clean, and that's how we'll know if it's done. And here is our finished masterpiece, you guys. Oh my goodness, it is so freaking good. So the only thing I wish that I did differently was just put more of the mixture on the top as well, because it is so freaking good. I wish I just kind of like sandwiched it in there. If you guys want the recipe, it'll be down below in the description box as always. Give this a try. It's great for your breakfast, on the go, dessert, healthy dessert, guilt-free dessert, little snack. Yum.